Hello everyone, this is Lakshman. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. I hope you are enjoying my videos. So in this video, I am going to talk about one of the famous entry questions for Java developers. That is, what is the difference between finally, and finalize in Java? So in this video, in this session, I am going to explain with examples. So where we are using a final keyword, finally, and finalize modifier variables. Okay, so generally these finally, and finalize are three confusing keywords, modifiers, and methods in Java. They sound similar, but they are for different purpose. For example, the final keyword is a modifier in Java. When you use the final keyword with a class, it becomes a final class, and no one can extend this. When you use a final modifier with a method, then it cannot be overridden in a subclass. And when you use the final keyword with variable, it becomes a constant. That means the value cannot be changed once assigned. On the other hand, finally is a keyword related to exception handling in Java. It's often used with a try block. And also, the finally block can be used with or without catch block in Java, and it's guaranteed to be always executed irrespective of what happens inside a try. So this is the reason why the final block is used to do cleanup and free resources. The third one is finalize method. So this method is available in the java.lang.object class, and it's a part of Java's garbage collection process. So a garbage collector is supposed to call the finalize method before reclaiming memory from a dead object in Java. Now we will discuss elaborately with example where we are using finally, and finalize method in Java. Okay, first let me take a final keyword. The final keyword can be used with a class, method, or variable in Java. A final class not extensible in Java, and a final method cannot be overridden, and a final variable cannot be changed. So suppose if you want to make a class immutable in Java, then you can by using the final keyword, you can make it class as immutable. Similarly, you can prevent overriding by using final keyword with a method, and you can declare a static final method to represent constant values. Let us take one example, then clearly understand. Here I am taking a final class. If you declare a class as final, see here I am taking class employee, and for that class I am declaring final. So you cannot extend this class. If you try to extend this class, it will throw an error. And another example is final method. So whenever you are declaring method as final, it cannot be overridden. Okay, so here I am taking on method here, and I am going to overriding the final method. Whenever you are trying to overriding the final method, it will throw the error. So next example is a final variable. So once you declare a variable, whenever you are trying to change that variable value, it will throw an error. Okay, so these are the examples for final variable, final method, and final class. Okay, now let's talk about finally. You need either a catch or final block with a try block in Java. So the main advantage of finally block is that it's guaranteed to be executed even if your try block throw an exception. So there is only one scenario when final block does not get executed, when JVM crashes or you call system.exit or runtime.exit from the try block. So by that scenario only the final block will not execute. The last one is finalize method. It is one of the 7 methods declared inside java.lang.object class. So it's supposed to be called on the object before it gets garbage collected. It's supposed to give the last chance to the object to do cleanup. But the main problem is that it's not guaranteed to be called. So due to this reason, finally block is not useful in Java. Okay. So that's all about the differences between finally and finalize in Java. So the names looks very similar, but their purpose is different. Okay, so only similarities are their name sounds similar. The final is a modifier that can be used with a class, method or variable in Java. The final block is used along with a try block in Java, and finalize is a method which is called by garbage collector just before the object is garbage collected. So these are my conclusion words. So if you like our videos, please share this video and like our videos. Thank you for watching.